I look up from a bar and say, I don't know how I feel about going underground, to be honest.
Safer underground
To be
than
honest, I don't think it matters how you feel.
Yeah.
Alistair,
Would you rather have things attacking you from the sky, or be safe underground where your ceiling is or you have a ceiling protecting you?
Alistair, let me
Good
put
point.
you at ease. Solon here is an Oriat.
Yes.
I am part Earth. And I know the stone from working with it for 90 years.
Not to mention, he is a cleric of Earth, which means that the Earth around him rolls over and plays dead at his command.
Okay.
He'll just laugh really loud at that.
Sure.
The Earth is only under one person's command, and that is Father Torak.
So what
Of
can you
course.
expect of beast diseases down in the earth?
Yes, what?
Monsters. Any underground beast you could expect. Anything from goblins to worms to beetles to rats.
I'll take goblins over giant insects any day.
You say that now.
Yeah, I do.
You know, I heard a funny story a couple days ago or whatever, and when I heard there were some strange people walking around making children cry with how bad they stink. I got a good laugh out of that.
Yeah.
Solon,
zero.
That was a particularly bad day.
Solon, if I had not known you for so many years, I would kill you.
In my own defense,
guys.
In my own defense,
Aquila.
I was unconscious. So
Aquila, knowing you, even though you have known him for a few years, you'll probably kill him anyway.
Hey, I have not killed anyone. You know.
But you felt the urge. Especially with Isaac.
Well, Isaac is a special case. Isaac is my special little annoyance. I ruffle his hair.
he just stands there because he isn't here.
I could pick up Aquila and throw her with one arm.
Yes, but if you didn't see me coming, I could put a blade between our shoulder blades.
What shoulder blades? I am made of stone. You don't hurt me. Little kitty cat.
Warriors like to think.
Go back and play with your yarn.
Warriors like to think they're invincible until you slip a knife between their ribs.
Hey, can we buy some training swords and have a duel?
Actually, we should be saving our gold for
training sword.
We should be saving our gold for anti-venom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to get whatever Isaac got bit by again.
Tomorrow we are going to buy some supplies before we head into the crypt.
Did you guys see the
think
picture I
it's a good
posted
idea.
of the worm bite?
But hey, you're a priest, right? Don't you have like anti-poison spells or something like that?
I should have removed poison somewhere in here.
Probably like neutralized poison or something, I think. I don't know what level it is.
Something like that.
My character knows nothing about clerk spells, and neither do I, so it's perfect.
I have delay poison.
That'll work.
That
Yeah,
means
neutralize is a level 4 cleric spell, so you won't get that for a while.
then we can die later, and not, instantaneously.
Or I could just do like
Slower.
If you delay poison, you can always just delay it until we get treated.
Yeah.
How long does it last?
delay poison.
Yeah, like a day or something like that.
It lasts 1 hour per level.
Oh, okay.
So he's level 3, so it should last 3 hours.
Yeah.
Can he
Okay.
cast it every 3 hours?
I'd be able to cast it once
Yeah, okay.
per time I have it prepared.
Don't clerks get that unlimited 0-level spell thing?
Yes, but
But that's not a 0-level spell.
It's a level
It's
2 spell.
Yeah, I'm just asking, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 0-level spells I can cast ever.
yeah, they have
That's-
orisons.
You want me to cast Stabilize over and over again, or I can do Resistance over and over again, give you a bonus to your saving throws.
Hey, that's-
Actually, that wouldn't be that would be very helpful in the crypt. Actually, that would be very helpful in the crypt. If you could increase our fortitude saves, because yeah.
I can make us wet.
There were some disgusting things in that crypt.
How long does
which,
resistance
It lasts for a minute.
Oh, okay. Well, then they might not be that useful.
Well, I mean, a minute. If we do it at the start of battle, a minute will last through the whole battle usually, depending
True.
on.
True, but you can only do it one at a time.
It was
Yeah, but
more
zero-
the
Oh, I could do it.
disgusting
Bam, bam, bam.
things outside of battle that were difficult
Yeah.
for us to deal with.
All right, so Isaac's here. Basically, they met
Hooray!
Solon Cleric, who is a Oread, worked in the mines and got fired by the mine owners as a scapegoat for some of the shit that's going on in there. And he was just telling everybody how he doesn't like the Paladins. They just they just took his property away to pay for the damages that he was framed for. And he doesn't like the Watchers because they caused sabotage in the mines to make their political situation look better to the people. So that's where you are right now. There's 2 days before Aquila gets the information from the guild. So I think they've kind of decided to head back to the cemetery tomorrow to finish that little thing so that you can get up to the monastery. So it's
That'll
pretty
be
late.
an adventure.
Pretty late. You're all Stout Orphans night, and unless there's something you guys want to do, we can go ahead and say you go to sleep or whatever.
I have a question.
Sh-
What is that echoing?
Huh?
It's something requiems. Mike is wrong. Something like that. I don't know.
There's something wrong with my mic?
Yeah, I hear static all over.
I don't hear
There was
it
a bit of a buzz earlier. It seems okay now, though.
I hear him fine.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it comes back, we'll say.
Oh, hold on. One sec. What's up?
That was it.
Oh. Sorry.
This is a great session without disturbances.
The only thing I would do for the evening is probably perform at the Stout Orphan.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make a performance check then. You can, Zugnash is kind of up there finishing his drinking song, and you can get up there, and what exactly are you performing?
The only performance I really have in spades right now is acting. So I'm going to act out
King Lear.
King Lear again?
It's
Oh no.
you're-
What about
you're-
what about a rendition of Charlie Chaplin, except whatever medieval version of that would be?
It's Charlie Chaplin.
So like a comedy?
Sure.
Alright.
I drink my night away, as I said like 5 times before.
I could lecture people on metalworking and mining and stuff like that. And
Everybody's pretty drunk, so like they just think even the stupidest jokes you do are like totally hilarious, and you make 2 gold and 1 silver in tips.
Great.
All right, Aquila's is going to head up to her room and lay out her equipment just to make sure that everything's in working order.
Okay.
Solemn's snoring in his chair where he was at.
Alright. I guess the rest of you go to the pirate in the gym.
No, I stayed there. I bought a room there last time.
Oh, you stayed in the Stout Orphan?
So, tell me how much all the alcohol I drink costs, or at least how much they ask for it, and what drunk adventures do I go on?
Alright, so you spend about 5 silver each on drinks if you guys are drinking.
Yeah.
I drink heavily. I want to be drunk.
Yeah, Solemn wouldn't have held back today, at least after just getting framed.
Alright, well the Stout Orphan has never-ending taps of goodness, so yep, about 5 silver would be good for everybody to get nice and toasted.
5 silver each.
Yep.
Aquila's not getting toasted; she's just getting buzzed.
Fair enough, yeah. All right.
Alright, well then you can remove 2 silver then for just getting buzzed on your little light citrus hot ale.
Hey,
That'll also provoke a laugh from Solemn.
hey, Rec. I just found out that P spells can be used to clean off people. So, you get like those forever, right?
What spells?
Oh, sorry, prestidigitation.
Yes, I have it forever.
Good, cool. So I just found out that can be used to clean superfluous filth.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
So next,
Like your mouth.
next one.
Alright, just so that everybody knows, I have 48 freaking complimentary peanuts, by the way.
Great. We have a cleric
48.
now. We have a cleric now, so hopefully we can use those sparingly.
Okay, great.
All right, so everybody manages to go to sleep that night, and you wake up the next morning, probably around 9 or so.
Wait,
in the morning.
wait. Roll for drunk adventures.
What?
He wants to roll for drunken escapades.
Oh, okay.
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
No, it's not a thing, but it's becoming a thing.
I'll make it a thing.
So what?
Okay.
What is the role that you're doing then?
I have no idea. I thought
I
you
would
could...
say it's a will save, just to see how willing you are, how well you're able to resist the urge to do stupid shit.
Well, we'll do it this way. You didn't get like super wasted, so go ahead and roll a d20, and if you roll a actually we'll make it a percentage chance, d100. And if you do if you roll a 80 or higher, then you did something stupid.
Gah. Good.
Yeah, so you didn't. You're kind of a lightweight, so you sort of passed out. Yeah, there wasn't really
Bah.
kind of took the fight out of you.
At what point do I wake up in the street? Because I got thrown out.
Actually, we could just have you wake up in the tomb.
Yeah.
I thought you were dead.
Damn, not drunk enough to draw her eyebrows on him.
Alright, let's go hit this place up.
Yeah. All right. So
Hold on.
everybody wakes up. Alistair, like, you don't know why, but you have like a black clown smile painted on your face, and
Sorry, that was me.
With what? With ink? With
Charcoal, probably.
is it carved in my flesh? What is
No.
it made
No,
of?
it's charcoal.
Wow.
like sparkle.
And I thought bars were dramatic.
Jeez. Okay.
Alright.
All right, I think our first order of business should be picking up some antitoxins.
Oh yeah, antitoxins. Where do we get those at?
I believe I know a place.
I wipe my clown
And what are
face
we going to
in.
do with the weapons and armor that we got?
Another drunk person.
Mm.
I suppose. Well, I suppose we should sell them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you get antitoxins, and unless you're good at talking to people about sales, I will try to handle
Yeah.
the sales
Yeah,
pitch end on the armor.
Yeah, what would that be? A diplomacy check?
For-
It depends on the DM. Sometimes it's appraise, sometimes it's diplomacy.
so you're trying.
Well, praise was more like evaluate
yeah,
the worth
we're trying to
gems.
sell the gear
Yeah,
we
but some
got from the
DMs
bandits.
are. Some DMs run the idea that like you don't know what to barter if you don't know what it's really worth.
That's what
That
a
point.
appraise skill is for.
That's what I meant. So
All right.
yeah, it's
so
up to Dag.
Yeah, go ahead and for this kind of mundane stuff, I'll go ahead and have you roll an appraise check just for shits and giggles.
All right. Then how about? All right. So me and Solom, let's say, will go and fetch antitoxins and stuff that would be good for the crypt,
All right.
and you guys can go and sell the weapons and armor.
Yeah, I'd go with Isaac.
Okay.
Weapons.
Alright. I don't have appraise, I can do it untrained, but I'll try.
Well, doesn't Alistair said that he had it trained?
No, I haven't trained, but I have no ranks in it.
Oh. Oh well. Oh well.
It's a
Then
class
you can't.
skill, but it's not trained.
Oh.
I mean, that's not going to be that big of a deal. I mean, you're not.
All right, then.
Okay.
That's not really worth.
Come on, to flat plus 0, so probably need
I
to
thought
do
that we had a journal for the items that we got.
Didn't someone write it down somewhere?
I think Mike wrote it down on his.
I didn't write it down. I remember what it was. It was 4 chain shirts.
It was four great swords,
Yeah.
4 chain shirts, and a scale shirt. Scale map.
Yeah, can we get a journal in here for that? Sorry.
Sure.
I appreciate it. It makes things easier.
Somebody wrote it down in their journal, though. Look at that.
in their journal?
I'm sure
Oh,
Mike
like-
said that he was writing it down last time, but it doesn't matter.
What is all this loot? I forgot.
It's
when
from
we
the
killed the
bandits
bandits.
that you were dead for.
Oh yeah. Bandit.
Alright, so for,
Sorry, who killed the bandits?
with some help, thank you very much. I'm very sure that Isaac would feel offended if you felt he did nothing in that battle.
I killed the
Petty
bandits.
people arguing
Aquila
over
too.
who killed
Aquila
who.
too. Where do you think you're getting that sweet flanking bonus from?
I wasn't attacking the ones who were flanked because I can't touch them.
Just be thankful you guys got to fight in the first place.
You'll be doing
Alright.
plenty
Be
of
so
fighting.
dramatic.
All right, so you go and you sell all this stuff. Did you make your appraise check?
I'm about to right now.
Okay.
Do any of the great swords have green agates in them?
That's my appraise check.
All right. So you take all the armor and the shields. It was 4 scale mills, right? Chain.
4 scale mills, I
4
believe, yes.
chain
No,
and
chain
1 scale, I
shirts.
thought.
I also glanced
Chain
over
shirts,
it.
yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. So
That's not an appraise
That's
check.
not a
That's
D.
that's not a roll. That's just you
I
roll
know.
hit.
I know. That's what I said.
Alright,
Never mind.
you guys sell all the stuff that you got there, the
Well-
weapons and the armor. And
Do any of the great swords have green agates in them?
no, none of them have agates or anything in them.
Okay.
You managed to get the people up at the smelters up towards the mining district. They'll give you 300 gold for it.
Cool. 300 gold. Split 5 ways is what?
I have a calculator.
That's 60 gold each.
Yeah, 60.
Yeah, 60.
That's our,
He did
when I come back, I would
calculate.
just share the
That's
winnings
fine.
anyway, so everybody adds 60 to your stuff.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So then, what are you getting as far as antitoxins or whatever you're doing?
Well, what do antitoxins actually do?
It says if you drink a vial of antitoxin, you get a +5 alchemical bonus on fortitude saves versus against poison for 1 hour. They cost 50 gold each.
Okay. Well, I only have about 150 gold. How much does Solemn have?
100.
100. Well, that'd be enough for.
Actually, I don't have 100 until over 100 until he brings the 60 back to us. So if we went to another way, I just have 45.
Just so you know, do we have to identify the poison if we want, like, vaccines or something like that?
Vaccine? What do you?
Vaccines.
Oh, it's not a disease. It's just a poison. So, if you take the antitoxin, it just gives you that bonus on fortitude saves on any poison, no matter if you know what it is or not.
Does Isaac
okay.
have worms?
I only have about without the bonus from without the extra gold from the loot, all I have is about 93 gold, which is good for 1 antitoxin.
I say now that we know the danger, we can risk it.
Well, why don't we just meet up and then go back to the shop and get some antitoxin?
I'm fine with
He's
that.
saying that he doesn't want to bother with antitoxins because you already know what you're facing.
Well, yeah, but now that we know what we're facing, we can prepare.
Who says we don't need antitoxins?
So what, you want 1 antitoxin per person?
I would think that would be a good idea.
Okay. I'll shell out, what, 60 gold you said?
It's 50 gold, and I figure we can all buy our own.
Okay.
I can also do heal checks to give everyone a +4 to resist the poison also.
Oh, can
As
you?
long as I beat the poison's save DC on my heal check, then it gives it a +4 to your next fortitude save versus the poison.
I'd still like to get it for the initial poisoning.
And how long does it last for again, you said?
An hour.
Yeah, that's too short a time.
Oh, no,
All right.
it's-
Well, I suppose we can just. I guess we can just focus. You have the healer do it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's then. I guess. All right, we got we got healing in the form of the peanuts and our cleric. So I guess we can go to the crypt.
Yep.
All right.
Also, I plan on tanking more than doing lots of damage. So
We
Oh, that
get
works.
1 night's of rest, don't we?
Don't worry, Saros will handle the damage.
Yeah, you guys recover hits for 1 night's worth of rest. Whatever.
It takes me.
Um,
I still look like shit.
those
Should,
peanuts.
should I just stand in the background to not,
Wait,
get
how
in the
much?
way?
How much HP does Saros have?
8.
Maybe we should
That
do
was
some heals.
23.
How much did you heal last night?
He healed 3 hit points.
Yeah,
No.
but he could have. The cleric could have also expended all that channel energy stuff. Since
yeah,
it
I
recovered.
could have expended all of my spells and channel energy to heal him all the way if he needed to.
No, how much you
Before we
healed
rest.
this
Hold on.
night?
Hold on.
Okay.
You didn't say it last night, but for this one time, I will say that you use all your heal spells and everybody's healed up. But from now on, you have to say it before you go to sleep.
Okay.
Good to go.
We did just come back from a week off.
Yes.
I would have...
So.
No, never mind. Okay.
Now you make your. What were you saying, Alistair?
I just want to ask how much we healed the night after we drunk a whole lot, but never mind.
Okay.
We already healed full.
So you guys make your way up towards the cemetery again, and nobody's out front of the house, so the gates are open, and you think you see Evan like hiding behind the curtains in the house when you guys come up, but you're not sure. And
Hey, you coward! Get the hell out here!
Do not antagonize him. Let us just fix his problem and get the.
I'll elbow.
Oh,
Isaac
let's
and be like,
antagonize
"Be
the
nice."
hell out of him.
He sent me to my death.
While they're
You're
arguing,
still alive,
It
aren't
was
you?
your death.
while they're
So it
arguing,
was
I
his.
knock
And I
on the
point at
door.
Alistair.
so Evan, like, I don't know how you like said it or whatever, but like he just kind of disappeared into the house, like behind the curtain, so you're not sure if he heard you or not. Or,
While they're arguing, I knock on the door.
Son of a bitch.
okay, so you knock on the door, and it opens up a crack, and he says, "Can I help you?"
Yes. Can you come out here?
We're... Yes.
Come on, come on.
He looks around and sees a couple people by the street, so he opens the door and walks out and makes sure he stands by the road so that people can see what's happening. And he's
I put a finger on his chest and I say, I know what you're up to, and I want to roll a bluff.
huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Purposefully stand in his doorway.
23.
He's like, what am I up to?
Oh, never mind.
What?
What?
You can't take back the roll.
I say, never mind. I'm trying to make a double bluff, but it didn't work, so...
Oh, well, I mean,
I rolled
if
a
he's not up to anything, then it wouldn't work anyways.
I
So-
know. That's why I
Okay.
say, oh, nothing.
Okay. So he like kind of scratches his head and looks around and
We are a little upset that your little problem turned out to be your crypt there turned out to be a little more dangerous than
it's
advertised.
like, well, yeah, I'm a little upset too. I don't even know. It was just this is turning into like a huge mess, and he's like, this is
A
just,
huge mess. That's an understatement.
you can tell that he's like very nervous about the whole thing, and he like is just totally trying to stay out of trouble from the Monsignor and everything.
Well then, how about we up the ante and you get us some form of payment for our troubles? Because once we come out of there, we're going to be sticky
He's like,
and oozing.
no, I have no possessions. He's like, I'm just a monk. I come down here to tend the graveyard.
All right, I go
Damn
up
you,
to,
people of the cloth!
I go up to Isaac. Listen, going up to the monastery is going to be rewarding enough. Trust me. No one goes up there.
Ah, fine. We're going to take care of your little worm infestation, and I think I might cook you some up later when I get back, just so you could get a little taste of what we had. All right, now.
He's like, wait, worm infestation? Oh, dear God.
Wait, you know about these things?
Your God won't save you.
He's like, I didn't know anything about worms infesting anything. I can't believe this is happening to me. And he looks like he's about to cry, but he like goes back to the house and just kind of sits down on the porch and tries
I
to
slap
control
him
himself.
and say, pull it together.
No, I'll stop Alistair from slapping him by stepping in the way, and I'll pull him up to his feet and tell him to man up and go down there himself.
No,
I tried that. He's paralyzed with fear.
Yeah, he's a scaredy monk. He really hates. He's like terrified of graveyards, anyways. Much less going down into worm-infested ones.
Do I really want to drag him down there or not?
No, you don't want to bother with that.
Solemn, put him down.
I tried to cry all over Solemn to slap the monk, but I really can't. Oh, wait, I can. He's really small.
I'm 5 feet tall, but I'm pretty wide and strong, so it'd be hard for you to push me out of the way.
I
He sees you guys
put
like-
my hand and slap the monk while Solemn is holding him.
I will turn around and deck him.
All right, so
Who are you
Wow,
decking?
this just got violent real
Who are you
fast.
punching?
he sees you guys
I'm
fighting.
stabbing the monk.
All right, everybody, calm down.
He sees you guys fighting and arguing. He just runs back in the house and shuts the door, and you hear like it locking.
Hey, I was in the doorway.
There. So now,
I was purposefully in the doorway so he couldn't do that.
well, you were fighting with what's his face, and you got moved. Now the monk.
Time out!
I wasn't.
Time out! Time out! Time out! What in the world are you people doing? You're scaring a perfectly innocent man of the cloth. What is wrong with you people?
Let's go fight some
You should all be ashamed of yourselves, in honesty.
I know
My
I was
God.
angry. I don't know why these guys are so fidgety.
I was just trying to motivate the man, and here the sorcerer guy's trying to beat him to death.
Solemn, he is a coward. A few harsh words aren't going to fix that.
Hey,
Oh,
I am not a coward.
I was going to have him lead us down there and fight them first.
That is not a very cleric thing to do, is it?
Yeah, I mean, he's the reason why he's having you do it is because he's terrified of graveyards, and he's down here tending the graveyard because he's not a very good monk. So they're hoping that this will be his penance. Obviously, he's not doing so well with that, so that's why you guys are doing his work for him.
Torg is a god of craftsmen and war.
You see Isaac and Cirrus
Sketch.
in the crypt as you guys are discussing what they got.
Yeah, I follow them. I was just going to write it.
It is a sad. I follow Isaac. It's a sad day when they bard here and has more sense than all of you.
Oh no, bards don't have more sense. It's just that I'm bored, and the crypt is at least entertaining.
Wait.
Either way.
Instead of going down the crypt, shouldn't we just, I don't know, camp it? Wait till someone comes.
We suggested that you're late to the party. We're going in.